Yeah.
And intimidating ledge.
Awesome pansexual couple, evil and intimidating ledge.
What?
You know what meme I'm referencing, right?
Yes.
Awesome lesbian couple, evil and intimidating horse.
Intimidating horse.
Ha! You must feel so bold, Ledge, but the joke's on you! Frisk, I, the great Papyrus, shall serve as your perch. So climb aboard and let's show this slope who's boss.
Oh,
First line!
You're my hero.
First line of the stream, by the way!
Immaculate Riz.
I don't suppose you intend to...
Nah. At this point, I've seen enough.
Oh, good. Not that I would have stopped you, it's just...
Don't worry. I've had enough teenage angst for the day.
Papyrus fills you with determination and hope. Golly, I didn't see this coming! Elaborate, isn't it? Alfie's designed this herself, using her intellect and her love of weird trivia.
So what is this? Some over-the-top pop quiz?
More or less. But if you've paid enough attention, then it should be a breeze. What is the hottest place in Snowdon? Correct, you may proceed. Take that, Grease! Once more, science wins the day! What is the queen's name? Tootsie Roll, really?
Well, she does sound pretty sweet.
Oh my god. But what is a Tootsie Roll? The hero of the first war was Gerson, the blank of justice. Who is Sans' one true love? Frankly, that burger option was rather misleading. And the first choice is she implying something? The queen!
Sounds like we've got a shipper on deck.
By all of the gods of the universe, just smite me now. What's the secret under the bench? A quiche. But what's the difference between quiches and pies?
Well, one of them uses eggs, for starters.
Then is a quiche not just an egg pie? Honestly. In the original version of Mew Mew the movie Lost Love, Mew Mew defeated the villain by... I still prefer the kiss, it's much less tragic. But why oh why couldn't she save poor Prince Cone? Perhaps I should write a fanfic to rectify this. Queen Toriel's focus was the advancement of education. However, she has revolutionized baked goods, too. Who's the hottest monster? Oh, wait, that's you. Fuck.
Smug ass. It's gonna be...
Isn't it obvious? Grilby's literally made out of fire. Perhaps, but Metaton is the sexiest rectangle. Ignore them. The answer is obviously Undyne.
You know what?
Trick question. Hotness is subjective unless you're Jerry. Only Jerry would kiss Jerry, and that's one side of shipping I do not want to think about. But wait, how come I wasn't an option?
Frisk, please stop. because you're too cute for this world, Papyrus.
I still prefer cool over cute, though I guess I'll take it.
Man, your reactions are still priceless.
Your flirting is still 100% ridiculous. Congratulations! Attention, this is the final question. Answer correctly and you'll be permitted to enter Forge Spring Village. Which is objectively superior, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie or Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2? Obviously 2.
Oh no.
Error, bad opinion detected. Initiating self-destruct sequence.
What?
Frisk, run! Frisk! I don't know about this. Come on, what have we got to lose? Aren't you sick of waiting? Well, maybe a little, but... Look, there has to be somebody out there who cares. If they won't come to us, then we'll just have to go to them. Oh, wait, these are both you, actually. This is Frisk and Lilac.
Who the fuck is Lilac?
An OC, human, Frisk's former friend, had a falling out. That's what caused Frisk to run away.
I don't know about this. Come on. What have we got to lose? Aren't you sick of waiting?
I thought this was Azrael and Kara, that's why I was reading it.
Well, maybe a little, but... Look, there has to be somebody out there who cares. If they won't come to us, then we'll just have to go to them. But, Frisk... I'm sorry,
That was unexpected.
Then it was just... Wait, forget that. What about Papyrus?
Seems you're alone, for now at any rate.
No, I can fix this right now. And this time, I won't mess up.
Correct! Thank God you actually have good tastes. Anyway, go ahead and try not to do anything I wouldn't do. Well, that was close. Had you chosen the wrong answer...
There would have been explosive consequences?
Yes, I learned that the hard way.
Jeez, how'd that happen?
I wanted to see what would happen, for science. Fortunately, it's a self-repairing bridge, mostly. But at least we're through the worst of it. Knowing that you escaped another explosion fills you with determination. And now we just have to proceed to the teleporter, which means...
What's wrong, Papyrus?
Oh, nothing. Someone like you should be alright. So what is this hunk of metal anyway? Safety measure in light of past, threats. We designed it to scan one's very soul. But since you're so kind, you should be A-okay.
Well, it's not like there's anywhere else to go.
Activating soul scan. Processing. Come on, they're my friend! High determination detected. Likelihood of human, 99.98888%. Red alert. Red. Seriously? We need to go! Loading file 1. Load failed.
I hate my life.
But you realize that resetting will not change the inevitable.
No, I guess you're right.
You also realize that this is a good opportunity to reflect on the present situation.
I don't know. Think I've had enough self-reflection today.
Nobody said it was self-reflection.
You know, Cap, being vague isn't gonna help me. Besides, I still don't know what happened to... Hello?
Kid, you doing okay?
Well, I'm probably bruised in at least 10 places, but I'll live. What about you guys?
Well, I'm fine, but Papyrus...
Is he...
Please, it'd take more than one explosion to finish that bonehead. He's just unconscious, but surprise head trauma tends to do that.
So is this the part where you drag him down here?
Sure, I'd love to hoist him up with my non-existent arms.
But your vines.
Because giant vines dragging a KO'd skeleton is so inconspicuous. Sam's already blabbed about me, so I don't want to make things worse. That's just me. If you want to snoop around, go ahead. Just, don't do anything stupid.
Hey, even if I do, I can just undo it later.
I like the way you think, but as for Papyrus, I'll give him a nudge when he wakes up. Until then, hang tight.
So...
Suddenly, you realize the royal guard remains in pursuit. It may be wise to scout ahead.
But what about all that talk of reflection and stuff?
You acknowledge that it's still necessary when the coast is clear.
Right. So far, so good. Maybe the guard already came through here? You know, you could keep talking to me. At least then I wouldn't be talking to myself.
It's an anime DVD. Amazingly, it's in mint condition. You take it without a second thought.
Not so fast. Like, hold it. Hi? Don't try pulling a hiya with me, kiddo. You're like super shady. Yeah, like the hood, the bandana. It's like you have something to hide. Or maybe I'm just an angsty tween trying to look edgy.
Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound so bad. Patty, we're guards. Like, we need to take this seriously. Plus, you're a total stranger, with all the talk of humans and intruders. You're a huge blue flag? I mean, we know, like, everyone around Waterfall. And we're all BFFs, except, like, Doge and Aaron. What a creeper. And we just heard something explode, so yeah, that's a thing. But would you believe me if I said I was a lost, disfigured skeleton? Let's see. Nope, sorry. So, like, and guard and stuff.
Bratty and Catty spring into action. Catty, attack 28, defense 20. Why do the cute ones always get the biggest weapons?
Are they checking us out? Don't get any ideas, kid. Banger-ass music.
Bratty and Catty bounce excitedly. Bratty, attack 28, defense 20. This alligator is the brains of the duo.
I know we're a couple of cuties. This is getting creepy.
Smells like garbage. You offer some items in exchange for your escape. The girls contemplate this.
Well, we do like free stuff. So, like, what have you got?
Ice cream.
It could sell pretty well, but it could totally melt. Ew, and then we get all sticky. Yeah, so, no thanks.
Speaking of sticky, I'm kidding.
Listen, it's a cat girl, okay? Let me have this.
It also smells like perfume. This makes for an unpleasant combo.
Listen, it's a cat girl that speaks like a valley girl, okay? Let me have this.
Okay, we'll give you another shot,
Thank you.
but you better wow us. Ew. You is right, but Muffet does charge a lot for those pastries. Ooh, good point, Bratty. So, I guess we'll take it. Don't expect us to eat it.
Attack down! Who knew kindness was so convenient? Bratty sniffs the donut and gags. Catty prods it with her paw.
Ooh, more goodies? Snowdin is pretty far from Hotland. And it's a step up from spiders, too.
Speed down, just don't overdo it. The girls share an awkward look.
Alright, bring on the... Okay, no. We, can't let this kid take advantage of us. But what if they have cool stuff? We can just confiscate it when we arrest them. Whoa, good point, Bratty. Honestly, I should have thought of this sooner.
Suddenly, you regret everything. You beg them to let you go using puppy dog eyes for effect.
Aw, you look so... Remember what Alphys said.
A scythe should not be a gun. That's just absurd. You strike a stylish anime pose, winking at the girls.
Wow, you've got some moves. That was pretty good.
Bratty is trying not to smile. Catty, however, has no shame. You stroke Catty below the chin. She leans into your touch.
No! No! You can't do this to me!
The moan! The hard eye is fuck!
Don't do this to me! No!
Want me to skip it?
I'm not doing that.
Okay, okay.
My limit is very broad, and I think we just found it.
No, I am not moaning on stream.
No.
I am not putting that on the internet. I am not giving the audience that power.
Doing the puppy talk is not my limit, though.
Catty looks eager for affection. You pet behind the ears. Catty starts purring like a motorboat. Speaking of motorboating...
Bratty, you have got to try this. Remember they're, totally our enemy?
Bratty fidgets with her hair. Catty's still purring away. You rush in and give Bratty a hug. She freezes up.
Whoa. You're, kinda in my bubble, kid. Do you think we should let them go? Well, they haven't hurt us yet, but, it could be some kind of trick? Totally, in fact. Ooh, their hood. Good think. I knew it.
Seems the cat's out of the bag.
But they're so nice. It doesn't matter. Alphys sure doesn't want to do this. So unless someone magically shows up to do this for us...
Say no more, darlings! Your hero has arrived! The fucking Ahego!
No
the fucking Ahego!
Meta time.
Catty's face! The fucking... Oh yes, and that's not all, beauties! You've just been selected as the winners of my MTT brand spontaneous sweepstakes! Imagine a free trip to Imagine a free trip to my casino/spa/resort! Backstage access to all my latest shows, and that's not all!
You mean there's more? You are amazing.
I know, darlings, but since I'm here, why don't I deal with the human? No moral woes, no fear of disappointment, just action, drama, suspense! Metaton attacks. Metaton, attack 50, defense 255. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attacks. Now watch and learn, darlings, you're in for a treat. Where did those cameras come from? You try to strike a pose but get cold feet. Stunned? Speechless? Well, you should be! Smells like manly spirit. You try to boast, but instead you just squeak. How inspiring. Chin up, darling! I'll make your last moments absolutely beautiful!
Oh, Oh, encore, encore. Caddy. Yeah, Bratty? I think he has it covered. Aw, but I want to keep watching. But we'll totally see him later. Good point. So, like, ready to pack up? Well, okay. Okay. Okay.
Please, food, I need
Well,
this! My mom
yeah,
is kinda
yeah, alright.
homeless!
You show them who's boss.
It looks like Metaton is preparing something. This is probably what will happen if things proceed in this manner. Well, darling, I hope you're ready for the biggest twist yet! Because I'm about to blow your mind in 3, 2, 1! And cut! That should hold them over for a while. And just so you know, these cameras were off the entire time. Now, human, I have a question for you. Would you smooch a ghost? Heck yeah or heck yeah. Unbelievable! Astounding! You have flawless taste!
The stream's kind of lagging right now. So, if it takes me a moment.
Oh.
Yeah. But, wait. Aren't you supposed to...
It's called acting, and I've been told I'm rather good at it. Lukey already clued me in, so I used my stage presence in our favor. And here we are! You can hold your applause.
Then you're really not gonna...
Correct, although we should probably relocate to somewhere more private. What's a toy chica? So, shall we?
Sure. Lead the way, I guess.
Alright, darling, it's just a bit further. Although, why don't we take a quick detour?
Sure. But what for?
That, my dear human, is a surprise.
That sure is a catgirl house. I feel like I just walked into a weeb's fantasy.
But this is no fantasy. You're looking at the one, the only, the trashy shoujo abode of the talented Captain Alphys.
So, is this the part where you turn me in?
No, but it's interesting, isn't it? She's your enemy, yet her home reeks of human culture.
Actually, that's not too surprising. I saw her Mew Mew figure, plus all those notes. And she kinda started a nerd rant over the intercom.
And what did you think?
I don't know. She seems complicated.
Very complicated. But I digress. We shouldn't keep Lukey waiting after all. Wrong house, human.
Then this is...
That's not important right now.
Suit yourself.
Okay, maybe I can use True 7 for the guitars and... Oh, Lukey, we're home! Oh, good. You almost had me worried. Not too worried. Anyway, are you okay? Nothing bad happened, right?
Well, even if it did, kinda a moot point thanks to him. But forget about me. This place is sweet and, well, huge.
Oh yeah, Papyrus kinda used a fancy science ray. It was Metaton's idea. Oh yes, only the best for my darling cousin. I may be the star, but every show needs a stellar score. And besides, their old home was so cramped and drab. I guess. I mean, I got by, but the acoustics are a lot better now. The gear's nice too, and I guess being famous is pretty cool. My audience is a lot wider, but... Blukey? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. Really. Alright. Anyway, darling, make yourself at home. I'll call Papyrus as soon as possible. Metaton. What seems to be the... Oh, I just remembered it's my turn to feed the snails. I'll only be a moment.
What the?
Don't worry. This just happens sometimes. Still a spider web. There's a flyer for a spider bake sale. And some glitter. Yeah, Metaton thought it might make the web prettier. I guess I don't need to advertise as much these days, but, well, it's nostalgic, I guess. The ruined spiders make a mean cider. What a cozy looking bed, but it doesn't look like it's seen much use. Oh, that's because I'm used to lying on the floor.
But doesn't it feel stiff?
I guess, but it's kind of a family tradition. Still, if you want to rest, that's okay. Or your, friend?
Okay, this just got really weird.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Nah, that's fine. But maybe this could be good for you. Man, this poster takes me back, even if it's only been a day.
Well, a lot's changed, hasn't it? The ruins were...
Safer, sure. But if I'd stayed, I never would have met Papyrus. And he's, well, the point is, I probably needed to see all this. And besides, we might be able to make things better. I hope.
Music editor is open. Friday Spook Studio, to be precise. What kind of budget? Okay, okay. Oh, I'm working on a new song for Metaton. Something fast, rockish. It's for something special and top secret. But it should be cool. Maybe it'll even make him feel...
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. The MTT brand keyboard, guaranteed to metamorphosize your music into pure beauty. Is that really the best you could come up with? Hey, I thought it was pretty clever.
I mean, I'm a sucker for trashy puns, so don't blame me.
Right,
They're
referring
just a
to Kara
great
here.
big sourpuss.
Right, referring to Kara. Oh, well, pun or no pun, the synths are out of this world. It even comes with some retro spook samples. That's surprisingly thoughtful. Yeah, it's nice to know that Stardom hasn't changed him too much.
Dang, a widescreen TV and surround sound? You've got it good.
Metaton strikes again. Just about everything here was his idea. The couch with built-in snack dispensers, the custom rug.
And I'm guessing he got you that fancy figure over there?
Actually, this figure's one of a kind. All the others are gold-plated, but this one's made from real gold. Must have cost a fortune.
But doesn't that just show how much he cares?
Yeah, but just being with him's enough to make me happy. Besides, he should be happy too, not trapped.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's kind of personal, sorry. Actually, this lava lamp was Papyrus's idea. A sort of housewarming gift, I guess. It's cool enough. Sometimes I like to sit and stare at it and kind of zone out.
Whoa, Yeah, now that you mention it, it is pretty hypnotic.
So this is when it happens.
It's like I'm one with the universe.
No Sound Ghoul's arsenal is complete without turntables. Of course, I'd be nothing without all those albums up there. They really helped me get a good groove going.
So, you ever done a rave?
Frisk, you are 12 max. Have you ever been to a rave? Well, there was that
No.
gig at Tem Village, but never again. Star-Crossed Lover is a space opera. How intriguing! We had a lot of fun with this movie because it's a musical and all. I did the score, but Shiren, she really nailed her big solo. And you'd be surprised how well Metaton can dance without legs. No legs. How tragic. This is truly a travesty.
I don't know. I kinda like the spiked wheel.
Well, you might change your mind when you see his big surprise.
Please let it be an over-the-top anime transformation.
The flower echoes with the sounds of singing and synths. You decide to keep quiet in order to preserve the melody. By the way, if you're hungry, we've got some... Attention beauties! Your star has finally returned!
Jeez. You sure took your time.
Okay. Sure, but I'd like to think I'm worth the wait. I was just making sure there wasn't any music that was supposed to be playing there. But enough banter. We have something important to discuss. Namely, the captain. So tell me, human, what's your initial impression of her?
She seems torn. Like she's trying to act tough, but... I get the feeling she doesn't want any of this.
No, she doesn't. No matter how much she claims otherwise. I've known Alphys for many years. We have a history. And frankly, she's acting wildly out of character. The real Alphys would never hurt others, much less a human being. In fact, she adores humans, admires them even. She just wants to be a hero, a shining star.
The delay is insane.
Is it still not?
It's so far behind.
Hold on.
sometimes.
Hold on, let me see if, I can... Did that fix it?
I won't know until we start turning,
No, this is your line, though.
But if she's captain, can't she put her foot down?
And then what? Infuriate the masses? Spark controversy? Her audience seeks a tale of justice and retribution. So she's abandoned her morals to please those around her.
But if it's that bad, why'd she join the guard in the first place?
For a while, the hatred remained unspoken of, suppressed and unseen. The Queen insisted we give humans a chance, so most relented. After all, there were some exceptions to the violent archetype. That all changed 3 years ago.
That's our time, that papyrus.
Yes, the start of a bold new experiment. But more important are the tapes unearthed during their studies. They cast the deaths of the royal children in a twisted new light. Where we once thought that Kara died of illness, it may have been premeditated, part of a twisted plot. So it's true. At any rate, most took it as a betrayal. Enough was enough. Old wounds reopened and the people cried out for vengeance once more.
But she wasn't one of them.
No, she's just played along. What can we do? I mean, if I were her, I'd have quit by now. Even speaking up on TV was really hard.
But wait, Luke said that you're a human fan too, so...
What does it matter? As I said, the masses have expectations. And sometimes you have to make sacrifices to achieve your dreams.
So you act the way they want, so you'll stay successful?
I never said I agreed with it, but it's a necessary evil. Scoff all you want. I know the pandering is disgusting, but
No, I get it. I am not exactly honest either.
Sorry. Oh!
Yeah, I put on a cool, confident act so that people will like me. And even that hasn't really panned out down here.
I like you just fine, even if you were more honest. Or if you were sad or depressed, I wouldn't judge you. Because I've been there, and sometimes I still... So you're a fellow actor, human. Well, I guess that makes us kindred spirits. And it would be a shame to kill a potential co-star.
You actually considering it.
Who knows? Maybe this is all just a clever ploy. And when you least expect it, I'll deliver one final deadly blow. At a time. I'm just kidding, Blukey. Besides, I wouldn't dream of hurting one of Papyrus's friends.
You sure it won't cause problems for you later?
Well, come Hotland, we won't have time for a friendly chat.
It's that bad, huh?
I'll be frank, if you thought Fort Aquarius was bad, you're in for a rude awakening. The guard may have sought your capture, but Undyne wants your soul. Anyone who's sane would tell you to return to Snowdin at once. But I'm an actor, and since when are we ever sane? We crave drama, action, fame, and glory. Why else would you have come so far?
Dang, you're good.
What can I say? I know my own character type. Anyway, here's the thing,
Frisk.
Well, Frisk, I can't openly assist you, but I can bend the rules. But I only do it on one condition, fine print, etc., etc.
Okay, Mr. Wise Guy. What are the terms?
It's quite simple. I want you to help Alphys.
But what can I do? I'm...
Human? Sure, but you also know how we feel. With the right approach, you may be able to break through to her. I've already tried, but you could offer a fresh new perspective. So please, talk to her. Help my best friend stop tearing herself apart.
I'll do my best.
Good. That's all I ask.
So, what now? I mean, Papyrus isn't here. So do I just wait?
You could, or we could give you a tour of our hometown. Oh, that actually sounds pretty fun.
But will I be safe there?
I'll just tell them you're one of my new interns.
And they'll believe it.
Darling, when you're a star, it's amazing what you can get away with. Donald Trump. Sorry, I just coughed.
For crying out loud, what's taking so long? It was just one stupid explosion and a lightning arrow. What was that about, anyway? This timeline's so weird! I can't make heads or tails of it. I think I did it all on accident. So maybe... I wonder what would happen if I... my poor aching skull. Oh, Papyrus, golly, are you okay? Normally I'd say I'm as great as ever, but in light of... Wait! Frisk! Where's... They fell. Probably landed in the dump, but they're okay. The dump, all alone, with no one to protect them? No, I won't stand for this. Hold on, Frisk, I'm cut... Whoa, slow down, buddy. I get that you're worried, but shouldn't you take it easy? You just got electrocuted, and that's no slap on the wrist. Nonsense. I, the great Papyrus, have faced far worse. But why leap off a bridge when the teleporter's right there? Oh, that's a very solid argument. Actually, Flowey, your safety is equally important. Especially in light of Sans. Hey, don't worry about me. I've made it this far. Perhaps, but you're my responsibility too. Where did that come from? Oh, well, it's just... You're my friend, of course. So I have to be there to defend your reputation. I hope you haven't felt too neglected. Please, I'm not the one with the target on their chest. And unlike the kid, I can disappear in a snap. But Alfie's knows, and what if she alerts the guard? Or Metaton, or even Undyne? True, Undyne might understand, but it's still a risk. If they mobilize against you, then you could get hurt. Not that I distrust you, but it's certainly worried. Papyrus! Chill out, okay? It's gonna be fine. Although, hypothetically speaking, if it came down to it, would you protect me, even from your brother? Of course, I wouldn't even hesitate. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. Right, it'd just be too heartbreaking. Anyhow, if you're worried about the kid, go ahead without me. Are you sure? I'd hate for you to feel left out. Hey, if I dig around, I'm sure I'll catch up at some point. I know my way around the underground, but they don't. Really? Well, I trust your judgment. Just be careful, alright? Right back at you, pal. Huh. Wonder what his deal was.
Alright, just a few more buttons, and... Right this way, darlings. Forge Spring awaits.
That is a fucking Earthbound character. On the left there. That is just straight up an Earthbound character.
Oh my god. It's John Earthbound.
There's another Earthbound character.
Wow. This place is a lot bigger than I expected.
Yes, I suppose it is rather massive next to Snowdin. But isn't that exciting? Fresh sights and sounds, a dazzling new set, and best of all, a tour with a shining star. Would a dream come true?
Okay. Just don't let that ego get too explosive.
It's a statue. There's something engraved at its base. We built this town to honor the 3 brave heroes who guided us out of despair. We shall not allow our loss to hinder our progression nor crush our spirits. We will build an even greater waterfall for those lost and for future generations. It's funny, one of those heroes lives nearby. Whenever he visits, he's treated like a huge celebrity. Well, to be fair, he was a hero in the Human and Monster War. Though I suppose too much limelight could be a little exhausting. No wonder he lives on the outskirts of town.
So, who's the hooded dude?
Oh. Well, most people just call them the Mage. In light of recent events, most refuse to confront the, elephant in the room.
Address me.
Brown Gastrodor.
Meaning?
Simply put, you're not the only one using a hood to hide. Upon closer inspection, the mage's face appears weathered by time. It's strangely featureless. I hope you're happy. Thanks to your show, the whole town's turned upside down. Well, darling, it was urgent information. And if I didn't report the hottest facts, I'd be an awful anchor bot. I just hope it quiets down. I'd like to continue reading.
So this whole human mess doesn't bother you?
I'll leave that to the adults. After all, this town's full of guards. Oh, you're a kid? Okay.
Damn, you have a deep, gravelly voice like a child.
Imagine it. It's like a toddler just like a toddler just like, my name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together, but unfortunately something went so wrong, and now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. My name is Edwin. 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 Edwin.
Thou
I just
art
don't...
insane.
I just don't see what the fuss is about. Come on, haven't you heard? There's a human, a real human. While the rest of the unit gets a piece of the action, I gotta sit by this dock, looking real scary like when I could be out fighting the good fight. This is what I get for sleeping in. Aw.
Is the statue thing talking?
I think.
Oh, hello there.
Why, hello, gorgeous. You're looking even more dazzling than usual.
Oh, please, you'll make me blush. Wait a sec. Are you related to the Queen? Oh, no, no, no. I'm just an ordinary rock monster at heart. But I did request to be sculpted in her likeness.
A monster after my own robotic heart.
Well, it's like I always say, you shouldn't let the form you're born hold you back.
In other words, trans rights. Hey, what are you looking at? Oh, nothing. We were just... Excuse me, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't glare at them. Lucky is very sensitive, you see. Oh, Metaton, hi, I was just skipping school again. Disc. Hey, we've already gone over the same lesson on status effects 5 times. Give me something cool for once.
I don't know. That sounds pretty cool to me.
Sure, if you're a nerd. Who is this freak, anyway? An up-and-coming talent for my next big show, of course. They keep getting weirder by the second. Oh yes, this place brings back so many memories.
Huh. So this is where you went to school?
We both did. So did Alfie's, Undyne, and everyone here. It's nice, I guess. Even the Queen used to give lectures here. At least before Undyne found those tapes and made them public. Although Garrison does still make the occasional visit. Still, the curriculum has taken a more combat-heavy stance of late. Yeah, these days everyone wants to join the Guard. I still don't see why.
Guess they just want to protect their homes.
True, but they've become too clouded by aggression and hate. Oh wait, that looks like a duck. That child! Don't worry, they're part of my acting troupe. Ah, good. For a moment I thought they were human. And I've seen what they can do. Lived through the incident myself. If I'd just been stronger back then. It's alright. The Royal Guard and I will play our parts. Good, because I want my daughter to have a bright future, not a future stained with dust. Hey, kid, could I interest you in some... Just keep walking, darling. There's no need to fraternize with con artists. Tisk, acting like a pretentious person. Pretentious or not, at least I have a heart. You're a gosh darned robot.
But isn't he Napstablook's cousin?
How do ghosts have cousins? It's like asking how a fax machine's related to a bedsheet. Do you lack a brain that fulfills higher brain function? Hey, that's not very nice. Plus, we're monsters like any other... So, are you gonna buy something? Because time is money and you are wasting mine.
What a bitch. Well, I could probably use some.
Come along, Frisk.
I guess I'll drop by later.
Stand back, intruder, or you'll get a taste of my tentacles tenderizer! Hey, that was my nickname in high school!
Do you have something to say with the class?
Oh, please, Calla, they're just a harmless kid.
Harmless and a total stranger, and the sergeant's got us on high alert!
They're also my intern.
Eesh, well, they're sure funny looking. Whatever floats your boat. While you're here, kid, I recommend you grab some gear up at Massa's place. Straight ahead, can't miss it. Best smith around. Welcome to my shop. I am Massa. You have money, so let's do business.
Oh my god.
Sorry, kiddo. Guess your wallet can't hold that much. Sure, I'm up for a friendly chat. Ain't much to tell about her. Just a neat little town that sprung up back in the day. We needed a place to rest and organize while building Fort Aquarius, so we set an encampment nearby. You know, with people comes business. Plenty of people came around to sell to the workers and soldiers and stuff. Those people stuck around because, you know, maintaining a huge fort is a lot easier with an established supply line and plenty of able-bodied monsters. I should thank my granddad for sticking around. Business is the best here. It's one of the most fortified, heavily defended, and advanced bases of the underground. Are also the reason I can afford to put my kids through college, so, you know, can't complain. First, people are anxious about it, but everybody feels safer knowing there's a box full of angry people with swords ready to fight for you nearby. A good thing, too. From what I hear, everybody was apprehensive after the Waterfall incident. The Waterfall incident. Man, I wasn't there, but from my granddad's stories, I think that's for the best. One day, a human fell down and, well, did what humans do best, I suppose. An entire platoon of soldiers grinded to dust by a single human. Truly scary stuff. If it wasn't for the Queen and the old-timer, we might have lost an entire friggin' army. It's pretty costly, too, though. I've seen the old-timer shamble about. Looked like he got an early retirement to the knee thanks to that little devil. Undine. Now she's an inspiration to us all. Why, she's just half my age, yet has made it all the way to head scientist. And I'm not surprised. She's so passionate and fiery about her work. If anyone can get us out of this ditch, it's her. Heck, even if she can't, she sure makes me believe it. Would you believe that people think Undine and I are related? I wish! Maybe then I'd be able to shed these couple extra pounds, huh? That quadrangular wastrel. I don't get why people water at the mouth for him. All he does is shamble about and screech at a microphone. Big deal. Give me a couple of pints and a mic night and I could do the same just fine. But he does seem to keep the morale up and he does bring in more business, so alright, I guess. Really wish he'd put those robo-servers to soldering a new grinder or something else more productive.
You do know I can hear you, right?
Good!
Good.
Look at you in your newfangled metal suit. Back in my day, we earned our living the old-fashioned way, with wit, effort, and ambition.
Can I kill this guy?
It's Scrooge McDuck!
And can you act?
Don't have to! I spent my life working from rags to riches! Honestly, you give a young upstart a shiny box and now they're swimming in gold! Hey, we put a lot of work into it.
Don't bother, Blukey. Even stars have their share of critics. Oh, Sharon, how are the preparations coming along? Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Wait, what's all this about?
Well, we're planning a special performance pretty soon. after the surprise in Hotland.
Yes, I have something very important to announce. But it's still a ways off. There's still time to prepare.
You know, we're starting to sound a little nervous.
Nonsense, darling. I'm above stage fright. Besides, we've performed here plenty of times. So if we're all booked, I suppose that leaves the posters, It's going to be fine. Besides, Office is the one in a real pickle. Please, don't worry on my behalf.
Name's Auto Scrambler DDS. Best darn dentist you'll find this side of Waterfall. Judging by the way you're covering up that mug, I bet you could use a checkup.
No thanks. I already brush regularly.
Oh, come on! It's bad enough that old box boy doesn't have a mouth. And I literally can't operate on his cousin's mouth.
Well, you're in luck. Soon I may actually be able to smile.
Oh, Mettaton. Is that a new customer I see? Please tell me they have hair. You can't tell how tired I am of all the scales, fins, and... well, ectoplasm.
Sorry.
Actually, we're in a bit of a hurry, but don't touch that dial. I may have to arrange an appointment very soon, hair included.
Psst, kid, you look like a tourist. So, how's about some souvenirs?
Not again. Look, we already dealt with your cohort. We won't settle for anything less than my MTT brand standard.
More like MTT brand Monopoly, if you ask me.
They say positivity is the basis of good business, so I always keep my head held high. It kinda hurts, but at least I can look my coworkers in the eye. They're directly above me.
Come on now. Don't you know where you are? Guys, I think he's actually looking at my hat. Man, who even cares? You say it's historic or whatever, but you know what? All I see is a bunch of lame junk. I thought graveyards were supposed to be scary, man. Hey, isn't that taking it too far, Chills? I mean, the incident was See, he gets it! And speaking as someone who's lived through it, this place ain't some tourist trap for aimless delinquents. Dude, nice bandana. Not as cool as ours, I mean, but there's no way you could... So you gonna say something? Maybe about a cool hat? Sharp, shiny, kinda... Wait, guys, it's that ghost. You know, the unliving graveyard experience. Boo? Oh, come on. I thought ghosts were supposed to be scary, man.
Gentlemen, please. Could you give us a bit more room? Besides, you should be working on that testimony. That is, if you're serious about your next TV debut.
Shoot, I almost forgot. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go chill by the docks and get our testimony on. Kids these days. Oh, who am I kidding? I was just as rowdy back in the day.
I really should have assigned an agent to supervise them. Still, I hope they weren't too much trouble.
Trouble? Nah, just a small nuisance, really. But enough about them. I'm more interested in your human friend.
Wait, you know...
I may be old, but I haven't gone senile yet. Besides, I lived through the war and the incident. But I'm also smart enough not to judge you because of your species.
But you just said...
So I did. Sure, humans have caused heaps of tragedy. But I ain't about to let a few rotten eggs ruin omelets for me.
I see you're as wise as ever.
I'm just old. I'm old! Anyhow, aren't you cutting it kind of close? Star Power can only do so much
I think you mean Mettaton.
Right, you got your fancy stage name now.
So, I take it this isn't a yard sale.
Is that fucking Shovel Knight's armor at the bottom right there?
Perhaps.
I wish it'd be a lot simpler if it was. But no, you're looking at the gravesite for the Waterfall incident. Every object here used to belong to a monster. Soldiers, students, rich, poor, young, old. Even kids weren't spared from the massacre. Don't give me that look, and don't start acting like this is your fault. Don't think for a moment that you ought to be punished either. Never think that.
He's wisdom maxing. What are you getting at?
Here's what it is. I'm just speaking from personal experience. By the way, have you seen Alfie's? Yeah, saw her rushing by my shop. Seemed kinda antsy. With all this human talk, heck, I heard you escaped the fort.
Sure, but I would have been toast without Papyrus.
Well, Papyrus or not, you've got your work cut out for you. Now, I ain't just saying that because Alphys is a whiz with lightning magic. No, see, that girl has a nasty habit of lying to herself. And the reason she's a distance fighter? Well, it's harder to doubt if you don't have to look your enemies in the eye. But if you can close that distance, if you can break those walls, maybe you can save her from herself. Oh, buy some items. They might just save your hide. To my best friend. He just remembered something funny. I don't think that's very funny. Frisk, your friend is a bit concerning. Are they alright?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
I think that Metaton and Absolute can see Kara.
I noticed, but it's very funny.
Yeah.
I've been asking that for a while.
It hardly matters. A child's toy is a child's coffin. What a heartbreaking sight. Yeah, it must have been real hard on their parents.
It won't happen again. I'll be different. I won't kill anybody.
But you have to wonder if they'll accept it. Some won't, but that doesn't mean it's not worth trying. Change doesn't happen overnight. Well, unless you're me. But we can't all be celebrities. And just when I thought you'd actually humbled a bit. Too bad. My dear, will you marry me? Tragic, isn't it? A lover's ultimate plea immortalized in glass. Would have made for great drama had it only been pretend. Yes, dear, and perhaps one day we'll see the stars together. Whoa, are you really Metaton? In the flesh, or, well, metal at any rate. Dude, I can't believe it! Me meeting a real superstar? This is awesome! So how come you never told me you're friends with him?
Well, I kinda just met him.
Oh my god! And you're already hanging out? Dude, you are so lucky! But how come you're here? Aren't you from Snowdon? Those guard ladies dropped me off, said it'd be safer here. But dude, Undyne's house is right here, so I'm totally okay with that.
But I thought Undyne lives in...
Hotland, true, but she only moved there for the lab. Before then, she lived a slightly simpler life here in Forge Spring.
Yeah, but now her home's kind of a tourist attraction. Cause Undyne's the coolest! Who wouldn't want to see where it all started?
Though I advise you to keep your distance, Frisk. That camera is fully functional. Hey nerds, take all the pictures you want, but whatever you do, don't touch the force field. Don't even think about trying to fit through the gaps, because I do not want anyone getting hit by the missile defenses or the flamethrowers. Anyway, stay in school. Undyne.
Wash you house!
Yeah, yo, kid was here. Remember that name.
I don't get what my dad's so worked up about. Yes, the Waterfall incident happened, but it was so long ago. While I could be a miner here, there's a whole underground to explore. Treasures to chase, new gemstones to uncover.
Then follow your dreams. Don't let family woes weigh you down.
But stay in touch. I'm sure he just wants the best for you. Wash your body, wash your hair. Just wash, dude.
Nah, man. I have to work up a manly mask if I'm gonna join the guard.
Then now watch you guard. Watch you fort. Scrub a dumb sub just right away. So, Mettaton, did you hear about the break-in at the fort?
Oh, yes. In fact, we're tracking them down as we speak.
Heh, good on you, man. Almost makes me wish I hadn't asked for those vacation days. But any break from Sergeant Screams-a-Lot is way too good to pass up.
I'm a lamp. Lamp. I love lamps. Lamp. That's why I possessed a lamp.
Lamp.
Absolute lamp!
What?
Do you not know what that's a reference to?
I know.
Absolute lamp!
My line.
Some ghosts like to pick really weird vessels. But at least they didn't become a sock puppet like our other cousin.
Like a... Napstablook.
Wait, now... What if there was a dark fountain in Sands of Papyrus's house? Fucking Sockswald. I just don't get it. I mean, I keep trying to beautify myself, I really do. But every time I take a dip, poof, it's all gone. Oh, maybe you should get some gems for those scales. But not my gems, a fierce dragon must protect his treasure hoard.
But you're a turtle.
Fool! Even the mightiest dragon knows the benefits of armor. But a turtle could never roar like this! It's just a squeak. Well, Frisk, if you continue east, you'll find Gerson's shop. Although, given Papyrus's absence... Did somebody summon the great Papyrus? Frisk, oh, thank goodness you're alright.
Hey, forget about me. You're okay, right?
Well, I do have a minor headache, but no matter. A skeleton of my caliber would never let pain stop him.
Such passion! It's a shame my viewers aren't here to see this.
Gasp! Mettaton, how did I where are my manners?
Papyrus, it's fine. In fact, I'm glad to see you.
Really?
Gasp out loud.
There's a reason for that, and you won't know it until, like, the end of the dub.
Really? I mean, of course you are. After all, my greatness is the stuff of legends.
Too true. After all, you're risking your reputation for the enemy. And that takes courage, conviction, and a heroic spirit. In fact, they should make you a TV star.
Wow, hey, you really think so?
Hey, it's like I said before. You're already a star in my book.
Frisk, you're too kind.
So, you should probably get going soon.
Already, but I've only just arrived.
True, but I'm not sure how long my intern excuse will hold. Should any of the guards see us together, I doubt it'd end well.
I suppose you're right.
Don't worry, I'll do what I can in Heartland. But for now, I think you have other matters to attend to, like Alfie's.
Oh, yes, that's also very true.
We'll figure it out. I mean, you are a genius.
Right, and as a genius and a beacon of courage, I won't let fear hold me back. We must proudly stride into the fray. We must do the impossible, see the invisible, and...
I just have to say, your positivity is awfully refreshing right now. It really is too bad we have to part ways. Still, I wish you luck. I guess we'll see you in Hotland. Yes, for better or worse.
Well now, didn't think I'd see you so soon. Anything you want to know? Haven't clued him in, eh, Papyrus? Well, no, we've been a bit preoccupied with the guard, the fort, emotional ups and downs, and other such things. Ah, well, this symbol here's this here symbol's called the Deltarune. It's the emblem of a kingdom of monsters. Yeah, I know it ain't the flashiest name. You can thank old Flufferbones for that. Oh, that's just my nickname for the king. What can I say? Me and that fuzzball were two peas in a pod back in the day. Of course, I haven't heard from him in ages. Nobody has. Funny thing, ain't it? You make a big promise, build everyone's hopes up. To be honest, I was against this whole war shtick from the start. I'd just bring more of the same. I just hope he's happy wherever he is. At least one of us would be. What now? Oh, that's just Santa Claus's code name, apparently. I imagine it's like his secret identity. That's so. Well, I knew an Asgore once. As for how, that's probably a story best saved for another time. After all, you kids have got enough on your plates. Tori, I'll be frank, kiddo. Out of all the monsters, I doubt you'll find a sadder soul than hers. But who can blame her? She lost her kids, her husband, and had to watch the whole kingdom turn into a simmering pot of hate and aggression. It's been rough on the poor gal. Granted, when you got a kingdom cry out for justice, and you yank it out of their reach, of course there's going to be backlash. Sure, we had a few bright spots, but when you go through the same old song and dance, when you see the loved ones grow old and die, when you learn an old tragedy ain't what you thought, well, the point is, she's lived a long, hard life. Honestly, I can't blame her for just slipping away. But it's a crying shame. After all, she was the brains behind the throne. Oh, I knew just about every human who came through here, but if I told you everything, we'd be here for days. But for what they were, those kids were a diverse bunch, for better or worse. Whatever people say about kids being all innocence and sunshine, well, they've been close to true. That ain't just because of the killers in the bunch. When you live through tragedy, you change. Doesn't help when people's perception changes, too. Good deeds can soften the blow, even if they can't get rid of the survivor's guilt. Still, living with that guilt's better than what some of the other kids dealt with. When I said not to blame yourself, I meant it. Same goes for seeking punishment. Just don't let history repeat itself. Yeah, I used to be the captain. But that was a long time ago. Would you believe I actually had a full head of hair back then? What? You mean that beard wasn't a mere fluke? How did I fail to realize this before? Well, times change, kid. Heck, the Guard went from being a defensive force to all-out offense, and humans went from case by case to enemy number one. Core Story and I did our best to keep our core values even after the incident. Wasn't easy though, since the people wanted real protection. Lots of pressure on the both of us, not to mention my successors. We held it together, for a while anyway. It's funny. When I retired, everyone was on the edge of their seats, waiting to see who'd carry the torch. Would it be someone brave, tough, fierce, and heroic? That's what everyone hoped for, but our top two candidates weren't muscleheads at all. That bonehead Sands, he had real potential. Tough, crafty, good with people, and had a sense of humor to boot. He might have made a good captain if he'd taken the offer. But for what it's worth, not too upset by the outcome. Alfie's, she's a smart cookie. Passionate, ambitious. The poor girl just needs to stop fussing over what other people think and go with her gut. But I already filled you in before. Just remember what I told you. Let's hope for the best. Before leaving, you purchased and equipped the torn notebook. Then after depositing your old weapon in the box. Ah, the mushroom puzzle. This one's rather tricky. You see, the trick is not to eat the mushrooms, but to...
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Papyrus, what are we gonna...
Well, I suppose we can't use the mushroom, but fear not, I still remember the path mostly. Just follow my lead and stay close to me. Frisk, this way! No, the lantern.
I bet she trashed them all.
Of course, she's probably trying to discourage us. You know, I didn't realize you could interact with these lanterns when I first played through Undertale, so I just have the path of this room memorized.
Of course you would.
But to destroy puzzles in order to do so, that's taking it too far. Say that again. Papyrus goes too far. I'm not falling for that shit!
Well, if I can beat that dark tunnel without the flash technique. Maybe we can do the same in real life.
Of course, even darkness cannot thwart our courage. How silly of her to think otherwise. I'm assuming this is Alfie's, so,
Probably. This is your last warning. Turn back if you value your lives.
Geez, she sure knows how to lay out the welcome mat.
Flowey, about time you showed up.
Well, excuse me for wanting to keep a low profile. Or, you know, not get burned by lightning. Right, experience has taught me that it's very unfun. Well, but enough about me, what are you gonna do? I mean, that's some warning, and if you turn back now, you could mosey on back to Snowdon and live the rest of your life in...
No, I've come too far. Besides, what do I really have to fear? If anything happens, I'll just
Frisk.
smile and hope for the best. Besides, I think I know enough to get through to her. And if all else fails, I've got you for backup.
Of course, and while Alphys and I may not be close, this is the perfect time to change that. And sometimes the strongest bonds are born in battle. Good to see you so cheery after all that angsty melodrama. You've really come a long way since those punks in the ruins.
Yes, I have. Man. And they're nothing compared to the guard. I can't believe Well, enough talk. You've stalled enough as is.
Right, Alphys needs us.
Jeez. This day keeps getting better and better.
Oh, don't worry about the bridge. I, the Great Papyrus, have a simple solution.
And here I thought you couldn't get any cooler.
Oh, Frisk, my coolness level is absolute zero. Not that that means it's non-existent, rather it means that I'm...
I get the joke. But let's get going before she comes back.
Alfie's helmet glares in silence, but she's nowhere to be seen.
All right, time for aura farming.
Hey, Alfies! What did the one kid say after 6?
7.
That reminds me.
That again.
I posted something on the Sybil's subreddit. I don't think it's still up there, but it was a clip of Markiplier. It was captioned when Markiplier finds out how many souls are needed to break the barrier, and he goes, "No! What? 7? That can't be right!"
7 souls, and our people will be free. Nerd emoji. We've collected 6 already. And you're the final piece of the puzzle.
Hold on. There's something I have to do. There is something I absolutely have to do. You can hear that, right?
Yes. Yes, I can. Soon, we could finally see the sky. You shouldn't have come here. Didn't you hear my warning? We did, but we don't care. I see. I've been watching, you know. Every step of the way, I thought you'd hurt someone. Or even kill. But you never did. And you, Papyrus.
Yes?
Aren't you even a little scared? What you're doing, it's practically treason. And Undyne, Shio.
I know, but I have to try. And you could try too, if only you'd just...
This isn't an anime. You can't just say a sappy speech and magically save the day. You can't just change the world just by believing. Look around you. Everyone's tired. Everyone's desperate. Everyone's broken or angry or worse. And they expect me to fix it. If you ran, I could pretend I never saw you, like I did in the fort. But if I let you go, then I'd be the traitor. And it still wouldn't save you from Undyne. So I'm giving you one last chance. Turn around. Go back to Snowden. Go back to Sands. If you don't,
Certain danger awaits you, but you stay determined.
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself.
Likewise, we know this isn't the real you.
Shut up. You don't know the first thing about me. But if you're gonna be stubborn, then fine, go ahead. I'll show you the true power of the Royal Guard.
Alphys takes aim.
Fun fact, this fight is actually playable.
So
Yeah, you can download a playable version of this. Alphys, attack 20, defense 50. A calculating tactician trapped in a cage of lies. I never thought I'd see the day where I face the captain of the guard. It's okay to be scared, you know. After all, even I have moments of doubt.
Shut up. There's no room for doubts in the Royal Guard.
Alphys takes a deep breath. You try to think of something to say, but where do you even begin?
Playing hard to get, eh? Well, your soon-dairy act can't fool me.
That's not even how you pronounce tsundere.
I bet you're just saying that to hide your true feelings.
Still won't run? Well, fine. I guess I can level the playing field.
Alphys tries to strike a heroic pose, looking like a dweeb in the process. You tell her you want to make like Mew Mew and kiss a cute. You tell her you want to make like Mew Mew and kiss a cutie. She coughs and sputters, accuracy down.
Hey,
Fuck.
you can't flirt with your mortal enemies. I mean, sure, Linda Lola did in episode 98 with
That's
Monsters,
a
but
3. That's a 3.
It's a 98 now. Shut up.
Okay.
Long ass anime. That's different.
The One Piece of the Monster Kingdom.
The One Piece of the Monster Kingdom.
Oh my, another love triangle. We better not tell Undyne.
Status, my OTP is at risk.
But doubts don't make you weak. I think sticking to your convictions would be a fine show of courage.
Easy for you to say. It's not like the Underground's looking to you for protection.
Alphys grits her teeth and glares. You tell Alphys her attacks are too predictable. She gasps and studies her aim.
I wonder how cool I'd look posed on that perilous peak. Maybe not, but I'm Undyne's apprentice, and I'm fully aware that she'll want to claim Frisk's soul. And even then, I'm willing to take a risk if it means a change. And surely you could too.
And then what? Turn my own soldiers against me? Lose the faith of the people who depend on me? Don't think I haven't heard this all before. Metaton told me the same thing. Sans, too.
Smells like ramen. You tell Alphys she's nothing compared to the other guards. Her attacks get even faster.
Drat, this is proving more difficult than I anticipated. Then listen to them! They care about you, Alphys, and they know you can...
Stop. I've heard enough. You can try to reason all you want, but it won't change anything. So, give up while you still can. Oh no, what did you... I mean, this is just a small setback. Don't get the wrong idea.
She seems to be experiencing technical difficulties. Eat one half of the bicycle. HP fully recovered.
She's lucky she's so far away, otherwise I'd... Wait, that's it! You're blue now! Climb, let's hurry! And, fuck. You're blue now! Now, let's hurry and climb this peak together!
Don't even think about it.
Alphys looks at a boulder and blushes, but immediately forces another glare. God damn it.
Yeah, I should have thought of this a long time ago. I start juggling bones and humming my theme song. She gives me a funny look. Clearly she's in a state of sheer awe. So awestruck, in fact, that her accuracy drops this turn.
Good job. There. Good as new. Now, don't get any more ideas. Putting yourself closer just makes you an easier target.
Alphys puffs out her chest and lifts her chin, but she's not fooling anyone. You once again find yourself at a loss for words. Maybe best to start with one subject at a time.
Just keep aiming at her crossbow, Frisk. Maybe it'll short out again.
What were you even thinking? Rushing straight at the danger like that?
Alphys hums the Mew Mew Kissy Cutie theme song. What a nerd. You compliment Alphys' magic. She winces, dropping her attack.
Good, good. Now we're getting somewhere. With a splash of chemicals, your speed doubles! Hooray!
Actually, that trick with the blue magic was pretty clever.
Alphys holds her crossbow close. You tell Alphys you weren't serious about her being a lesser guard. She hesitates. Her attacks get slower.
If you weren't so far away right now, I'd give you a friendship hug. The chemicals burst and... Oh my god, you're gifted with regeneration!
You both make a good team. Even I can see that.
Alphys lets out a battle cry, except it's more like panicked screaming.
Ah!
You think back on your experiences. What will you discuss? You ask how she really feels about the Royal Guard.
They're the best defense the underground could ask for. Strong, dedicated, and ready to fight for what they believe in.
What a heartfelt speech! I could almost cry!
But somehow, you made it through the fort. You even got past Doge and Night Night. Not again.
Alphys is sweating bullets.
I swear to God if that's literal.
No, that's only literal on Aaron. You try to speak up, but she's too busy messing with her crossbow.
Yeah, the time has come to take to the air once again!
No, stay back. Oh, wait. What am I even doing? Nobody says magic has to be used just for attacking. There, no more funny business, human. This fight ends here.
What a shocking turn of events. What will you talk about? You inform her that Metaton told you the truth. But even though he's in a similar boat, he's still willing to find a way.
I know, but...
And is he... Wait, that's not important right now. We need to help her. That shield could be a problem, but a spell that advanced is quite taxing. Maybe we just have to direct so much magic at it that it, well, pops.
But besides, I don't want Metaton to have to do this either. He deserves to be happy.
Oh my god, her eyes here. She looks like a fucking low-tier god meme.
Royal Guard. Hang them up by their... You should shatter yourself. Now.
You should dust yourself now! Alphys gazes into the distance. You ask her about Undyne.
She just wants to free everyone. She just wants to keep her promise. And if I help the human, then might think she might not. Wait, what am I telling you this for? It's none of your business.
I think I just found an opening. I share your fear. After all, Undyne is my dearest friend. I don't want to disappoint her either, and it's possible that I will. But I'm going to do my best to break through to her, so please, let me take all the blame. It was my choice to begin with.
What good would it do? She told me, it doesn't matter if the human's good. It's their life or an entire kingdom's freedom. So, even if I let you go, you'll only get hurt in the end.
Now we're getting somewhere. You tell her you know how she really feels about humanity. She refuses to comment.
It's all that she thinks about anymore, and besides, I have to do this for the Queen.
Alphys clutches her chest and sighs. You point out that Toriel once wanted to protect humans and treat them fairly.
But the people have spoken, and if she's given up, what good can I do?
You could encourage her. Remind her of what she once believed in.
I already tried, but as captain of the Royal Guard, I have to protect her at all costs. Which means you can't leave. And don't tell me there's some other way.
Amazingly, Alphys manages to lift a boulder a few inches before dropping it.
Yo!
You tell him that Sans said the same thing, but he still let you pass.
But I'm not Sans. Maybe if he were captain, it'd be different.
Oh, is that another opening I see? He may not be captain, but he's still a high-ranking guard. He took a great risk by letting us leave, and he even shared your fears.
And he made my work so much harder because of it. It doesn't make any sense. No, my magic. Come on. Just hold on a little longer. Everything is fine. I'm just showing pity. Yeah, my magic isn't drained at all.
This isn't ordinary panicking. This is advanced panicking. This is it, Frisk. Let's cross the gap side by side.
No. Please just run. Go away. Leave me alone.
Nowhere left to run. You present the anime.
What? That's Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 3? No, I can't let a silly cartoon distract me. I have to.
Did you get that from the dump? You know, you have a lot in common. For one, they really enjoy the animes.
So? That doesn't change.
She's slipping. You firmly present the anime.
You want me to take it? But I don't. I can't. Don't you get it? I'm trying to kill you.
At last, the mask is beginning to crack. You can't run from friendship, and I think you'd make terrific pals.
Why did you have to come so close? It would have been easier if you just...
The wind is howling.
I know. I should run away. It'd be safer, right? I could just hide in Snowdin for the rest of my life. You wouldn't have to hurt anybody. You could pretend we were never here. That's what you want, right? I get it. Sometimes it's easier to just run. That was me every day, for the longest time. What?
Is this the moment of truth? They're not the only one. After all, I'm equally responsible for what happened back then.
But you were just...
A kid, inexperienced, perhaps, but I was still there. We both found the tapes. We started those experiments together. Perhaps if I'd tried harder, Undyne wouldn't have... Well, no use crying over spilled marinara. It's in the past. But the future is less certain.
Papyrus.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Nobody said it would be easy, but Alphys. Burying your feelings never helps, and if you run, you'll never know if your fears are justified. You'll never get closure, just a bunch of regrets. The fear won't go away, but you've got people who support you, you know? And I'd like to be one of them, if you'll let me. But I don't deserve it.
What? That's absurd! Alphys, you've done nothing wrong. You were just scared, conflicted, but that's perfectly understandable.
How can you just believe in me? Why are you supporting me? I'm supposed to. Forget what you're supposed to do. What do you want to do? If you want to keep fighting, fine. But if not, I don't. I really, really don't. It's just expectations, right? I get it. I mean, I'm the one carrying your key to freedom. I'm sure just about everyone would be happier if I died. But you keep going. I don't. How can you even stand it? Stubbornness? Or maybe determination? Plus, it helps that I've got a walking pep talk dispenser. But fine. I guess there's no point in fighting back. You're just gonna keep trying, no matter what I say. So, just go. See if I care. Alphys, hurry, before I change my mind. The rest of the guard could be here any second. So it's better if we keep this short and sweet.
Are you going to be alright?
I need some alone time. Alphys, wait. Before you go, I want you to have that DVD. Are you sure? Please.
Frisk is just like, please, I don't want this. Like, this isn't even about befriending you, I just don't want this. She hesitantly takes the anime. Hold on. Oh, my leap motion hand sensor is burning. Not literally, it's not on fire, but it feels like it. I'm gonna unplug it.
Well, now what?
Well, we could proceed to Hotland, I suppose. We could what to Hotland? We could kill Birdly to Hotland, I suppose. But frankly, I don't think we should leave her alone.
Good. So it's not just me.
Nope, I don't care what she said. As I said before, you can't run from friendship. And I think that it's important that we show some support.
Huh, good thinking, Pap.
Sans!
You're okay!
What, you think one angry bitch is enough to slow me down? No, I work with dogs all the time. Besides, I'm still lieutenant.
Wait, she didn't...
Kid, you know how she feels about humans. Besides, in her mind, I was always the real captain. But even if that's anything but the truth. Anyway, if you want to check in on Alphys, I know a shortcut. So, what'll it be? Well, then you know what to do.
Oh god, we are so fucked.
Alan, we are so fucked.
Damn it! I knew I should have done this myself. Alphys shouldn't have had to. You know what? Screw it. That little punk can fool as many monsters as they want. But I won't lose sight of what really matters. For every monster who's cried for freedom, for all the dust shed, for all the pain, for all the heartache, I'll take destiny by the horns and smash that barrier.
Well, at least get the barrier's consent, Undyne.
Leave. Go ahead, kid. Have your fun while you still can. We'll see whose determination wins out in the end.
Sans!
Yeah?
Explain yourself this instant.
I don't know, bro. I'm a pretty complex guy.
No, I want to know why you broke us into her house. That's hardly model behavior for a royal guard.
Hey, I do it all the time. It's like a tradition at this point.
But you didn't even knock.
Oh, are you saying you want a knock-knock joke?
Hey, I've got one. Knock knock.
No, this is a matter of utmost seriousness, Frisk. Here we are in the captain's abode. Don't you realize what this means?
We get to snoop around and loot the place like in an RPG.
We could, but that would be incredibly rude. But I see an even better opportunity before us. As early arrivals, we can treat her to the ever-amazing, often thrilling and uplifting tradition known only as the surprise party.
Huh, so you're going from a fight to the death to balloons and confetti. That sounds about right.
I know, it's the logical next step. And just imagine the look on her face when she returns to a house full of friendly faces. Fantastic feasts, fancy furnishings, and, some other witty and alliterative treats.
I'd ask you if you had party supplies, but knowing you... You've probably got 10 party blowers in your pocket. And a dozen balloons shoved up those sleeves.
2 dozen, actually, in addition to my dimensional box. But yes, I am well equipped for such an arduous task. For example, I've already created the ideal party atmosphere. Dim the lights to set the mood. Sakura petals for added anime appeal. A slow, appealing song to encourage her to confess. Wait, this is all wrong! I can't use this setup. I mean, it's brilliant, of course, but such a romantic environment is best for actual romance. With Undyne, because they're getting married by the end of the year, or so help me!
Aren't you getting a little off track?
Ah, yes, my apologies, Frisk. It's just, I don't really know Alphys that well, and I didn't expect to meet her to her own house. So the truth is, I'm not as prepared as I'd like to be.
Good thing I'm standing right here.
Of course, Sans, you can direct us, guide us, teach us the way of the Alphys, for friendship's sake. Then and only then can we perfect our party plotting.
Would ruin your creative integrity? Nah, bro. How about we go 50-50? Keep some of that Pap and Frisk flair.
Then maybe we should look around. You know, for science.
Ah, field study, what a brilliant suggestion! I'm detecting a lot of pink, and hearts, and pink hearts.
It's definitely cutesy, so let's ease up on the fire and spikes.
Alas, but we really should respect her preferences. So, make it cute, that seems simple enough.
But you also gotta be careful with their stuff. Alphys kinda has a system.
I can certainly relate, but I digress. If we're going for cute decor, then perhaps we need something like this. It's adorable and looks just like her. A winning combo, if you ask me.
Did you just make that right now?
Actually, I've been saving these for Undyne. But for friendship, I'm willing to make a few sacrifices.
Well, it's a start, but do you have anything else?
Well, I could engineer a confetti cannon with some...
Might be too flashy, bro. She did have a pretty shocking night, after all.
I'll ignore that pun, because you do have a point. But a fire globe and some banners would do wonders. In fact, why don't you decorate while I scour the kitchen?
You got the party kit. Be sure to use it wisely. Here's an empty spot. What will you place? William. A cute little tea table. Try not to make it too messy. It's literally hot pink. Truly, science and puns make a dangerous duo. A wall covered in tacky hearts. Try not to make it even gaudier. Or you could disregard my suggestion and place it anyway. That makes sense.
Hey, you walked right into that one.
It's an eye-searing poster that says Mew can do it. Still, it is pretty cute.
Hey, I thought you said not to mess with her stuff.
I mean, I told you not to mess with it, but me, I've got plenty of excuses. Like being one of her best buds.
So is this the part where you break out the whoopee cushions?
Or maybe I already have. You drop a pile of flower petals on the floor. Classy.
But how do I go about this? Spaghetti would be easy, but it isn't appropriately Alfie's. Oh, Frisk, you're just in time, for I, the great Papyrus, am facing a culinary conundrum.
But struggling. But you're a master chef.
Even great artists struggle with a blank canvas, Frisk.
Well, most people keep the foods they like in their kitchen, so...
Right, of course, we must investigate her food stores.
A machine dripping with weird pink goo. Some things never change.
Undyne really likes this goopy stuff for some reason. However, I think we should strive for a wholesome meal. Something classy that says, "Wowee, they're the coolest."
An adorable trash can. Clearly the finest delicacy of them all.
No, we can't feed her trash, even if it is cute. Knowing Alfie, she must have very high standards.
The fridge is full of sickly yellow soda, instant noodles, and a single uncooked hot dog. With such high-class foods, how could you possibly meet her standards?
This is downright depressing, but no matter. We'll just have to supplement with our own ingredients. So, what shall we cook? I'm pretty sure you can't cook soda, Frisk.
Aw, come on. You're the scientist here. Aren't you even a little curious?
Maybe a little, but this is a party, not an experiment. But perhaps we can test it later. So, what else can we cook? Oh, come on! Don't follow Sans' example!
But shouldn't a hot monster get a hot...
Frisk, this is supposed to be a platonic party! We don't want to give a hot monster a hot wiener! Besides,
Again, you want a wiener in your mouth?
Besides, one hot dog is hardly feast-worthy.
By process of elimination, you choose ramen.
Well, this can't be too hard. Ramen isn't...
Iris, you have anything you want to share with the class?
Ramen isn't too different from spaghetti. It's only straight until it gets wet. Kind of like myself. In fact, we could combine the two for the ultimate dish. Instant noodles with real flavor, real zest.
Let me guess. You want to give it spaghetti sauce?
Of course, it'll help create a truly unique experience.
You know, I should probably object to this, but...
Oh.
Oh, what the heck. No matter what, it'll at least be memorable.
So you got the decorations, the, food. There's one big thing you're missing if you want to appeal to our nerdy side.
Cosplay?
You got it, kiddo.
A costume party sounds fantastic. In fact, I still have some supplies left, so if we hurry...
What the actual fuck are you doing in my
Excuse
house?
me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
What are you? I told you to. Surprise?
Yes, welcome, Alfies, to your house, and to your spontaneous surprise party born from our purely noble desire to cheer you up and...
But I didn't ask for this, and besides... You broke into my house.
Nah, I broke them in.
That's even worse.
Okay, but that's worse. You do see how that's worse, right? Hey, I thought it would help you bond. I mean, you just had a big heartwarming moment, right?
No, I mean, it's complicated. Very complicated. And I said I needed time.
To do what? Sit alone and watch anime like you always do?
Why the fuck am I catching strays from the skeleton? Hey.
Come on, you know it's true, and besides, they're worried about you. I have only watched 2 animes. One of them was Pokemon, and the other one... this was like a decade ago, so don't judge me for this. I was a stupid, horny kid, but the only other anime I've watched was Redo of Healer.
You need to leave.
Come on, you know it's true, and besides, they're worried about you. Oh, I am too.
But... Look, we know you had a hard time, and we're probably to blame, so... Can't you at least try to help you feel better?
We did try very hard to help you feel welcome, even though it's your home in the first place.
They won't budge, Al. Remember, these dorks got past me.
Fine, whatever. Just let me get changed. And don't touch anything.
Well, looks like my work here is done.
You mean you're leaving already?
Hey, I hang out with Alfies all the time. Now it's your turn. Just play nice, okay?
Of course, we'll be the kindest company she could ask for.
Glad to hear it, bro.
Okay, I'm ready. I think. So, welcome to my house. Even though you've been here the whole time.
MyHouse.wad.
Oh no. You can look around if you want, I guess.
It's a vintage Mew Mew Kissy Cutie cutout, complete with Caesar 1 Sailor. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say it's pronounced fuck you. Season 1 Sailor fuck you. While her Series 2 appearance is objectively superior, there is a nostalgic charm to it.
You must really love your Mew Mew. Hey, those aren't kiss marks, they're just stains.
Me too, Alfies! That looks like lipstick to me, or a very faint ketchup.
Right, it was one of Sans' silly pranks.
Papyrus, I did not have sexual relations with that cardboard cutout. I did not have sexual relations with that cutout.
But I really do like Mew Mew. I mean, she's so passionate, positive, and I totally didn't fuck it. And even when she messes up, she never stops trying.
Did I mention that I didn't fuck it?
She always fights for love and justice. Tell Mew Mew too, anyway.
Was that the one with Prince Cone?
Don't get me started on that dub. But no. That was one of the movies released between Series 1 and 2. But Mew Mew 2? Ugh, they made it darker. Tried to make Mew Mew an anti-hero who used her mind control kiss to manipulate her friends and enemies for the right outcome. They added consequences where they didn't need them, and even worse, they completely destroyed her character arc.
I have no idea what half of that means, but was it really necessary to make the bridge explode? After all, it is just an anime.
Well, I try to tell everyone the right answers for the quiz. The answers are just for humans. Okay, but what if someone actually likes Mew Mew 2 better? We have workarounds for that?
This desk is surprisingly well organized. There's a pile of manga, a cute fish lamp, a stack of letters addressed to Undyne, a fanfiction about a scantily clad fish carrying her lizard lover into the sunset.
Hey, don't look at that. It's personal and...
I knew it! I knew you had a crush on her!
No, it's not like... Are those love letters? Oh, stop. You don't know what you're... Hey, I'm not judging. But how come they're just sitting there? It's complicated. I don't really want to talk about it.
Alright, I'm sorry if we offended you.
Hey, this looks like the statue at Flukey's place. That's because it is. Sorta? They mass-produced them, but Metaton insisted I take an original.
I envy you, Alfie's best friends with a real celebrity! You're living every monster's greatest dream!
It's no big deal. I mean, you talk to Metaton all the time.
True, but while I do consider him a friend and idol, didn't you know him before his rise to stardom?
Oh yeah. I, met him at his human fan club. I take it it's been disbanded. More like postponed. Indefinitely. It'd be nice to have another meeting for old time's sake, but... It's different now. We both have our reputations to uphold.
Do you think I could join?
What? You'd really? Alphys, he's been protecting me since I left the ruins. I think it's safe to say he's a fan.
Besides, you two are human experts. I'm sure there's a great deal I could learn from you.
Heck, I could be the mascot.
Oh, wait, this is you. Fuck.
Stop fucking stealing my lines.
Fucking Ursula from...
Oh, well, you'd have to talk to Metaton. It's his club. But it'd be nice to talk to more people who appreciate humanity. And maybe we can get Papyrus to start watching more anime.
Say, Papyrus, have you ever heard of this thing called hentai?
Papyrus, no!
Well, if it makes you happy, I suppose I can try this hentai.
Okay, who put the googly eyes on my bonsai?
Bonsai? Is that what humans call baby trees?
Actually, it's not a baby. It's just really small.
Oh no, were you the one who took my shrink ray?
No, Papyrus. It's just a tree that's grown super small. It's just one of humanity's weird artsy traditions, I guess.
Wowee, that must take a great deal of work, and TLC.
Just a little. But I mean, anyone can grow plants, right?
Actually, gardening takes a great deal of time and care. Even a single flower needs to be nurtured and loved in order to reach its true potential. At least that's what Santa told me.
Good point. But what about those googly eyes? Blame Sans. Ugh. At least it wasn't socks this time.
It's a shelf full of manga ranging from scantily clad chefs to muscular princesses. There's even one about an intergalactic war between demon pandas and moe cyborgs.
I think she has a type.
I mean, the Robot Girls thing, Next slide!
Alright. Would you believe this is only part of my collection?
Oh, I'd believe it, Alfies. I know that there's other, more
personal items in there.
I've got more in my room. This shelf's for the top tier of manga. And not just Mew Mew, but Duchess Tiara, Warrior Princess Azura, Lucky KO, Serpent Sphere, but only the original series. It has more adventure and less drawn-out charging sequences.
Oh, the one with the robots. Drawn out charging sequences. Wait, where's the charging port? This is important. Where on the robot girl do you plug the wire in? This is important. I need to know.
And the bullet hole I leave in your body when I'm done with you.
Yay, a new hole! Or whatever Blitzo said. Ah, a new hole!
Wait, that man on one of the covers there. He's shamelessly ripping off Metaton's look.
Actually, I think Metaton based his design after him. I feel like I'm being mocked by some kind of higher force right now. Who's playing that music? Guys?
What? I don't hear anything.
He was a fan favorite, too. But in Chapter 8, he sorta... Is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing?
What happens in Deltarune Chapter 8?
I mean, spoilers, but it was a huge shock for me, too. See, it's funny because his buddy was the main character all along. Everyone just underestimated the kid because he was so shy. Yeah, I find him more relatable because of it. His character development's on point.
This video game console's still running. Curious, you turn on the TV.
Hey, don't touch that. I'm in the middle of a series of very important dialogue prompts. One wrong move, and I'll get the bad ending. But couldn't you just use a walkthrough? No, I'm gonna do this the right way, without spoilers.
Then how do you know there's a bad ending at all?
Because I might have messed up a few times, but it's okay. Every time I screw up, I just reset and try again.
You don't say.
So you keep reloading to avoid consequences. I kinda relate.
You don't say!
Really? I mean, of course you can. It's every nerd's eternal struggle.
At least you have a peaceful method, unlike Undyne. I can't tell you how many controllers she's broken, just because I got the Crush Orb and Crush Partners 4.
Wait, you actually play with items? The fuck is wrong with you, Papyrus?
I actually like driving go-karts. Unfortunately, the other competitors in the race tend to engage in very unsportsmanlike behavior. This is what competitive Smash players sound like when you play with items on.
Of course, it's far more thrilling that way.
It's a heart pattern Kotatsu. And more sickly yellow soda. Hooray!
That's not soda, that's the piss bottle.
I'm sorry. Don't drink that, please.
Mom found the piss drawer. What a strange couch, it's so poofy. And what's with the table on top?
That's a kotatsu. It's warm, cozy, and just great for when you just want to bundle up with some snacks and forget the world around you. Dang. So you're living the dream.
It's a wonder Sans hasn't also asked for a cool tattoo. Oh my god, you have so many action figures!
They're all collector's items too, and some of them have extra features. I'll just not say anything. It took a lot of time to hunt them down, plus all the cleaning involved. But Undine and I worked hard to restore them to factory condition.
Yeah, there was a lot of cleaning involved, especially between the legs.
So these were all from the dump?
Why, of course, it's where we get all our surface junk.
Well, not all of it. These days we do a lot more mass production. But before that, we had a history of scavenging for humanity's scraps.
A proud tradition that we honor to this very day.
It's a shipping chart made up of a complex web of monster names based on compatibility. Somehow she managed to fit hundreds of monsters with herself and Undine at the top. At the bottom sits Jerry, surrounded by black squiggles and angry faces.
Wait, you don't need to waste time with...
Ooh, I'm here and connected to Doge? Metaton? The Tem Shopkeep? Napping Spook? Aaron? Even Grilby? Does this mean I have to date all of them? Was I secretly popular this whole time?
I just like to consider every possible match. And crack ships are interesting anyways.
I'm not sure I want to know what that means.
I noticed you got me too paired with... Okay, some of these I can understand. But who the heck is Heat's Flames Man? Oh, just a guy who's made out of fire. Some people are into that, okay?
Alphys, that's only when the fire is melting candle wax. It's not when the fire is directly applied to the person. I'm oddly enough not into either.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. There's something I'm not into.
You mean that's a thing? You mean that's a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing. People
What the
are into
fuck?
getting hot wax poured on them for some fucking reason.
Let's move on.
Yeah. This desk is cluttered with noodle balls, figures, and an assortment of notes. Okay, wait, back to this. I'm trying to think of, like, why.
I don't want to know.
I think it's like a sort of, like, branding thing, like a self-humiliation thing. Similar to, like, body writing? I don't know. Okay, now let's move on.
We're moving on.
And back... I'm kidding. These include research papers, a book report, and a math quiz? What in the world?
Oh, these are just some old school projects. I like to hold on to them, just in case. Even if old equations don't have a lot of practical use.
But it's so cluttered. Wouldn't it be better to...
No way. I have a very complex system.
Hold on, I'm not sure if, is the music? And then... Hold on. No, there's no music, okay.
Everything's exactly where it needs to be.
Hold on, maybe if I reload the tab? No.
No.
Oh, there we go.
What the fuck?
My computer's haunted.
And the bowls. Just waiting for Undyne's new dishwashing ray. Oh, wait. I haven't checked the undernet all day. Let's see.
Snaz posted an image. Looks like she's not so rough anymore.
No! Not again! I can't believe I said that shit. I can't believe I said that shit. Oh my god. This is...
Tom posted a comment. My, she looks so giddy too! What a refreshing change! By the way, Sans, would you be interested in becoming my official photographer? That word bubble camera is simply incredible! Snaz posted a comment. Don't thank me, thank Pop. Maybe you should ask him to be your camera guy instead. Tom posted a comment. Consider it done! Oh my god! Big Dog 87 posted a comment. Wall fake, look at all the pixels. Nah, I can't confirm it's real. Stop lying, it's not cool to lie on the internet. Please, we all know Doge is a huge dork. I do not want to go on walkies! You, huh? Big Dog... Big Dog 87 has signed off.
You seriously made a word bubble camera?
Of course! What better way to capture a moment? It's just like a real-life comic book.
I guess it's cool. But I still don't think he should have posted that. Doge is already under so much stress. But come on. You gotta admit it was funny. I can't answer that. Denial's the first step, Elvis. Look inside yourself. Except that it's okay to tease a grouchy mutt with no sense of humor. Okay, fine. Maybe it was a little funny. But just barely.
Why isn't it... It's not... Okay, there we go.
By the way, whose blog is that? Strongfish91? Oh, don't worry about that. Too late. Now you just jinxed it.
Strongfish91 posted a message. Human spotted outside the ruins. This is not a drill. I have footage and everything, but I can't share it yet. Marathon thought it'd boost his ratings, and I think this is something everyone should see. Not just my followers, even if you all follow me by default anyway. Papyrus, if you're reading this, stay away from them. I don't want you getting hurt. Edit, what the hell, you guys? You seriously let a human punk waltz through the fort? Like it's no big deal? And Sans, did you really have to make a macro out of it? Wait, what am I saying? Of course you did. Everything's a joke to you. Alphys, be careful, okay? Edit. Okay, screw it. I'm doing this myself. Alphys, don't beat yourself up. You did your best. You're still amazing. Yeah, you're so in for it, punk. Just you wait. The rest of the message is key smashing and exclamation points.
And she's always like this?
Well, most of the time.
That's both amazing and terrifying at the same time. Let's just do something else.
Oh my
damn
god.
it, Sans.
Really, Sans? God damn it, Sans! Where the fuck are we?
God fucking damn it, Chris. Where the fuck are we?
Happy let Papyrus say fuck day, everyone.
Of course he did that.
And you're not offended?
Please. He does this every time he visits. If it's not whoopee cushions, it's socks. Or glow in the dark underwear hung from a grappling hook. Wait. They make glow in the dark underwear here?
Alphys, what's a lingerie? What's a lingerie?
Laundry.
Lingerie. Of course, it has flame patterns with real animated fire.
That's kind of amazing, honestly. But back to Sans. You two must be really close. Yeah, we, joined the guard at the same time, you know? Back then, I didn't know what I was getting into. I just thought it'd be cool, being a hero, protecting everybody. And maybe then, people would like me. I know how that feels. But I guess it was more than you expected, huh? It wasn't too bad at first, but I was just a rookie back then. Gerson was super encouraging, though. Even when we messed up. He'd just give us a laugh and a pat on the back. And Toriel, she kept telling us we didn't have to be tough. That brains and heart mattered more than muscle and might. I didn't really believe it, and I didn't think I'd stand a chance. But through it all, Sans was just there. Always smiling, telling jokes. He'd come to me after training, hold out his hand, and there'd always be some whoopee cushion, or joy buzzer, or both. I think he knew how intimidated I was, so he tried to make me laugh. Nothing ever seemed to get to him, and that's true, even now. I'll never understand why he didn't become captain.
Well, perhaps the responsibility was too much for him. Though he never told me why he became a guard. That lazybones needs to stop being so mysterious.
I wouldn't call him lazy, though. Sure, he slacks off. But he handles the public speeches. He goes scouting for the Queen. He manages the canine unit, and he's always just there. And unlike me, he's not afraid to stick up for what he believes in. Hey, you've got every right to be afraid. You're the captain. The fact that you're worried just proves how responsible you are. But look at me now. I let you go. I gave up. I don't really regret it, but how am I gonna face everyone?
Like this!
Oh my god, Papyrus. That's so stupid, but...
Silly Alphys, I'm not Papyrus. I'm a perfectly normal human being.
My sides.
Oh dear, did I overdo it?
No. It's nice, I guess. After everything that's happened, I forgot what it's like to let loose. So, you feel better now? Maybe a little, I don't think that fear is gonna go away. Especially now that I know you. At least before, you were strangers. But now I see why he let you go. You're both huge dorks. And I bet you know all about that, dork. Hey. Hey, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, you're dealing with two losers with heaps of baggage.
Then perhaps the human club should double as a club for insecure losers, even if none of us are losers.
I don't know. I'm the trashiest of trash. But at least you've got leadership skills.
I know you're tired. We're almost done, Iris.
I'm just an impatient idiot who's desperate for attention.
And even someone as great as me has made some mistakes. Besides, I think we could use a safe space where we can air our true feelings without fear of judgment.
You're probably right. And there might even be others like me. Monsters too scared to be themselves, so they lie and they hide. So maybe I should stick up for them, since nobody else will. Take your time. If you have to, ask for some sick leave. I don't want you to feel pressured, you know. But I can't run forever. This is something I'm gonna have to face. Even if it means telling Undyne how I really feel. Because the truth is, I'm scared for her.
Likewise, but perhaps I can soften the blow. I meant what I said about taking the blame, you know.
But you shouldn't have to fight my battles.
But it's our battle too, Alfie, and I want to do this.
But you can still step in. But let us take some of the heat first. Then you'll just have the ashes to sweep up. Just be careful. You've probably heard a lot, but... I appreciate it, Alphys. And don't worry, I'll try not to die. Good. I'll be rooting for you. And please, try not to hold it against Undyne. I'll try. What are you gonna do now? Oh, well, I still have to face the rest of the guard. But that's okay. I think this is what Toriel would want.
It's about time you got the memo.
How long have you been listening?
Since around the time you mentioned flaming underwear.
Dang it, Sans. You were having a moment.
I'm touched, really, so, how about I hang with you for a little bit? I mean, I'd be one lousy lieutenant if I let you take all the blame.
Are you sure? I don't wanna...
These dorks can't stay forever, and I'm due for another lunch break. For once, I'm not even mad about your slacking. For Alfie's sake, be as lazy as you want.
Wow, Papyrus. Never thought I'd hear that from you. But I guess we should get going, huh? Well, we can't stall forever. True, but if you ever want to visit, or if you ever need a break, you know where to find me.
My line's still open if you ever need a friendly chat. Can't promise I'll help, but maybe we'll have some witty banter to distract you from the constant threat of death.
Sans.
What? I'm just being realistic.
Anyway, thanks for all the help. I'm glad we fought, even if it hurt at first. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to help Metaton, too.
Hello? Ah, Papyrus, could I speak to Frisk for a moment?
Oh, well, of course. In fact, they're right here with me. Yeah, seems you're moving up in the world.
So a little bird told me that you succeeded in stopping Alphys. Thank you.
Hey, no prob. I owed it to you after everything you did. Besides, I saw a lot of myself in her. Still do, honestly.
Of course. But I should warn you that things here are rather tense. But I suppose that was to be expected, News spreads fast on the internet, which leads to gossip. But a deal is a deal. It won't be a red carpet affair, but I have a few surprises in mind, and that's not all. Bluky even offered to let you rest at their place if you need it.
You sure it won't be weird?
Frisk, it's just a bed. Besides, you'll want to be in peak condition. Not just for the impending danger, but for our audience, too.
Oh well. Tell him I said thanks, alright?
Will do, but I fear I have to cut this short. Take care, Frisk, and I'll see you at your grand TV debut.
Wowee, that's so thoughtful of them.
But what about you? I'd say you've earned some shut-eye, too.
Nonsense, a genius like myself can't afford idle naps. I must remain alert, active, ready for sudden inspiration. That and I'd like to stand guard, just in case.
But you've been pushing yourself so hard.
I appreciate the concern, but it's alright, Frisk. You sleep tight, alright, and in the morning, we'll feast on an oaty meal with sugary eggs. It's the perfect way to start our heroic journey anew.
Whatever you say, you big goofus.
Alright, want to end it there?
Yeah?
Alright. If I remember correctly from my first time reading through this, I think, Kara, like, possesses Frisk while they're asleep at this point.
This is gonna be so fucked.
Alan,
Alan,
we are so fucked.
fucked.
Anyway, see ya.
See ya.
And now, chat, let us commence the ratings. Alright. Bye, chat. Let me just clear out my Discord notifs. Alright, bye, chat.
Oh, well, I broke it. Alright, fair enough. Cyber Weaver with the raid. Hello and welcome. Lonely raid. Well, you don't have to be lonely no more.